What's up? Good morning. Hey, I want to welcome you to just another day here on YouTube. Man, I'm Jay Moore, the healthy accountant, helping you to account for your life. And this morning, we are just kind of recapping, looking back at yesterday. And so, as I was kind of thinking of what I could talk about, is leverage and planning. Leverage and planning. Planning is your leverage. So, yesterday, it's a great day. Had some awesome revelation, in my life, my business, and in the revelation, I was able to see how the fact that I was planning to do something came full circle. I was planning to do some marketing and hire somebody, and I immediately was in a position to actually start moving in that direction because I had started planning for it. And the thing the thing about your life, the thing about my life and your life is that anything that we can plan for, we can actually achieve. But if you don't plan for anything, then then what happens? Like, what is it that you wind up getting when you don't plan for anything? I was sitting here just a few minutes ago listening to, some people, remembering Kobe and talking about some of the plans that he was making, how he was talking to Stephen A. Smith and telling Stephen A. Smith that his daughter was going to play at UConn. His daughter was going to be a WNBA player. His daughter was going to be, the best person even outside of sports. And, he was planning for this. These were things that were active. He was living out the plan. And I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I was just like, man, the funny thing, well, not the funny thing, the hard part about a plan is that you don't really know what's ahead of you, except you want something to happen. So we can use that as leverage. You can take solace in knowing that if I have it on paper, if I've written it down, then this is good and this is a start. But here's the thing. There is no guarantee. There is no guarantee that you will actually get everything that you plan for. But you know what? You can never focus on the things that you don't want. You only will focus on what you want, because the things you don't want, they'll show up, and Lord willing, you can navigate through it. You can get through it faster. So if you are looking to gain leverage in your life, really it's about your life, guys. It's not about just business or any one particular thing. It's about life. I was talking to one of my students recently, and she was talking about how she really wants a relationship with a man or whatever. And she's been married, but she's older now, and but she really wants that. And so one of my questions to her was, what have you planned for? Have you written down who you want? Because her friends are telling her, oh, you got to go out more. Oh, you've got to go to this place and that place. That's the only way you're going to meet a guy. I said, well, what if you go out, meet people, wind up being with people that really don't serve you? So now, but what if you were to write down in detail who you wanted to be with? The type of person, the characteristics, how you guys would work together, all sorts of things. What if you wrote that down? She says, man, I never thought about that. So, in our life, we we live according to, kind of like the status quo, what's normal. And so we do everything that's normal. But in her case, here it is. Now she got new information. But then I said, wait a second, we got to stop right here. I said, but now, once you have this written down in detail, who do you have to be to have somebody like that? So instead of focusing on that person, you now will have to focus on you, because I guarantee you, when you choose all these characteristics that you want from this person, and how things have to be, you're gonna have to make some adjustments in your life. So now here's your personal plan of who you must be to have the type of man or woman. If you are a man looking for a woman, there it is. It's leverage. This leverage will put you in a position that would, like, totally, totally make your life so simple. Like, I was, listening to one of my mentors, and so he shared how he used this. He used this same principle in his own life. And he says one night, a friend asked him to go somewhere. He wasn't really trying to go, but he says, who knows? Who knows? He had already done his plan. Who knows? And he goes out to this particular place. He met the woman. He met the woman that he had written out in details, and they wound up getting married. That's how I know. See, I didn't have to use it. I was already married. Now, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I did implement it. I've implemented this into my life. And I said, you know what? If I want a wife that's like this, I'm already married. I can see, the thing is, people can change, right? But can I go to my wife and say, honey, you've got to change? She's not going to like that. She's not going to say, I'm going to accept the fact that you're telling me to change. No one accepts that. So if I want my wife to change, I've got to look inside myself, and I got to say, what is it that I want to exhibit? Plan. I'm going to plan. I'm going to leverage myself. And you know what? It's working. Things that my wife, hopefully she doesn't watch this, things that my wife didn't do, she now does, because she's now reading books. She goes to the gym with me. She's even considering getting meat out of her life. She's she's now doing things. These are some basic things, but she's doing things that she would not have done had I not actually wanted those things and started living those things. Start doing it. I wasn't waiting for her. All of a sudden, it's kind of like last night. So one of my goals is to eat meat only 6 times a month. So I actually failed this month. This is the last day of the month. I'm not gonna eat meat today, but I probably ate meat at least half the month. But that's good. Wherein I was normally doing it every day. So I was like, cool. But last night, my kids had regular, grass-fed burgers, and we made a vegetarian burger, a vegan burger made of vegetables, and it was good. And she was like, man, this was a really good burger with a vegan cheese that's unbelievable. And it was great. She says, man, this is good. I said, man, it took somebody to want to change. It took planning. It took someone to planning to gain that leverage. And then next thing you know, that plan starts coming around. So guys, look, if you want to change something in someone else, go change it in yourself first. Or even if you don't have the problem, if you don't have the problem, but you want them to change, convict yourself that it was your problem. I know this sounds crazy. I don't have a lot of time to talk about this, but maybe I'll talk about it another day, because there's a process that you can use to actually help other people overcome things. Even if you didn't experience it, maybe I'll share that with you tomorrow. All right, guys. So look, I appreciate you for joining me today for just another day. It's just a recap, just me talking about my life and what's going on yesterday, and how we can move forward today. So take planning as a leverage tool for everything that you want to do in your life. And I know it'll work for you. So guys, I appreciate you. Look, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would you please subscribe? I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers. I thank you so much. If you got value, let me know in the chat. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. And man, I look forward to serving you. All right, man. God bless you. Take care.